35, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, go! Hey, so go. Here we go.
Right to the air goes Lawrence. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. First reception for the man who enters the week as the NFL's leader in receiving yards. This one, good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
My haters, I wish them well. Get up on my level, I'm sending them straight to hell. We all in your city, your name is ringing the bell.
On red.
Now here's Lawrence. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
All right, let's go.
They go play action for Lawrence. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Tampa. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. Jim Ray DK now to return it. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Fred,
They'll run, and that is Jarquez Hunter. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7.
At the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and
2. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Rip, 23.
Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
Here's a toss left side. It's Hubbard. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
It's a gain of 18.
They get 18 on that one. 1st down, L.A.
1st and 10.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
13, Luke. Watch the twist. 11, Agate. Silver.
On the give, it's Hubbard. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
right back to Hubbard. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
Well, here he is just taking over this drive from the running back spot. Frankly, Mike, any time the secondary and defensive backs are making a lot of tackles downfield, you know the offensive line's doing their job up front, and we can see the results.
Hey, go, go! Go, go! Hey, so hot!
They'll go again with Hubbard. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
This time to call a draw is when the defense is playing a pass situation, so a down and distance that screams pass. You want those defensive linemen ripping up the field thinking, I'm going to go sack the quarterback. In this case, they time it perfectly, hands the ball off to the back, big pickup.
Hey, Jupiter! Hot!
Another run here with Hubbard. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a whole lot, but he got what he needed. It is first and goal coming up.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
They'll run with Hubbard to the 5-yard line.
So these might be the body blow runs. They're not big gains, they're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Ball right on the 5-yard line, second down and goal.
Hey, run! Here we go.
Straight ahead, it's Elliott. Let's give him a yard down to the 3-yard line.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
Red on the red. Done. This is hot.
Elliott will score. Touchdown, LA.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. And he's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the Rams will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. To return is Greg Gordon. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
And their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Panther 80. Hey, that's your man.
Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. Quick throw there on the RPO is broken up. And no time to get the separation there. And the incompletion is going to bring up 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
70 line, Warriors, 70. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
He's got the hook up there to Waddle. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chin. That's a big return. Finally tackled right near midfield.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Lisa 24. Hey, Soko, come on. Silver.
Get this drive started on the ground. It's Hubbard. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the Bucs' 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's second and 3.
11, add that.
On the toss, here's Hubbard. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up third and 4.
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. All even on the scoreboard. We're back in Southern California in a moment. Second quarter now, Rams in control of the football. They come up now on third down and 4 to go.
Hey, Lion. Hey, Ginger, tight. Hey, we working up the wide receiver. We working.
Throwing is Lawrence. They set up the screen here to Hubbard. Searching for something to seem to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up. On fourth down, it's hammer time. The Scottish hammer. Jamie Gillen on to kick. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
On the jump. Bronco switch.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
70 race, 18 Cardinal.
Here's Willis. Over the middle, it's taken in by Waddle. They're running down up beyond the 30. They get 14 on that hookup. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
Come on. Set. Bronco 80. 18. Hey, Trash.
Throwing, Willis. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
Ready. 7 up. Cougar 19. Cup 19. Cup 19. Check. Go.
To throw, here's Willis. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Cole Bishop. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position. Jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. He was looking for Jim DK that time. And it's going to bring up 3rd down.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
3rd down and 9.
30 left. Hey, Lion. Hey, Soko, Sahaj.
Here's Lawrence. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And the Buccaneers are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Okay, break. Hiking.
He'll find his receiver, that's Jalen Royals. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard
It's a
line.
gain of 17 yards.
They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick 1st down.
Ready up.
So, 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Roll. Let's go.
The run here with McCaffrey. Lots of space past the 45. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. Big play after big play to start this drive. 34 for that one. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
They run once more with McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage. And that's a big-time play by a really good player.
Ready, set.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Willis. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Get it!
To throw is Willis. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's in! What a drop! Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown Buccaneers. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession, worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. And that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Go.
Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Hey, Lion. Hey, attention. Think right open. Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Open man downfield is Freiermuth. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
27 yards.
Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
At the 37-yard line.
A run with Hubbard. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
2nd and 10.
Ralph. Hey, kill.
Here's Lawrence to throw. He'll take a shot with Mims. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And he covers some ground on the return as well. Out of bounds past the 40-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back to it.
He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Willis now to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
60 Bison, 60 Dragon, 60. 19 Lions.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Oh, he's got this one complete to Goddard. Timeout here, Tampa Bay is their second. Clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in their second quarter.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
He's going to take a shot down the field, and he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Two. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Cougar 19. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Trap 60, trap 60.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete, but there's a flag back in the backfield where the quarterback is. They may have got him after he released the ball. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Come on, come on. 18. Ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's got it at the 7. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. The Buccaneers forced to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2, as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Lutz for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bucs will take a 21-7 lead.
21. Rams 7. Will Lutz set to kick
They didn't
off.
leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Hey, easy. Ralph.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. Now a screen set up for Hunter. This one going to be sniffed out, thrown up in the backfield. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Hey. Here we go.
To throw is Lawrence. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Pinheiro set to kick off.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Now an opening past the 30. Still on the move. And he's going to take this all the way back. 94 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. What a start to the second half. They come right out of the locker room and take it all the way to the end zone for 6.
Mike, we got to find out what that halftime speech was by that coach, because apparently it worked. I mean, talk about a dream start here. You find yourself at halftime, you're regrouping, we want to come out in the third quarter and establish a rhythm and momentum. And boy, do they do that here with their kickoff unit, returning it for 6.
We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
Hey, run.
On first down, Lawrence. Going for it all. And this will be incomplete.
And really, it's the interceptions that continue to be a problem, and he's lucky he didn't add to that total. I mean, the defender had an opportunity to add another one to the mix, and he just has to do a better job making decisions, finding the open target, and stop forcing bad throws.
Again, working deep downfield. That is brought in. And he will go all the way. Dante Thornton, touchdown Rams. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Stephanie! 70 Lions! 79 Broncos! Track him, 60! Go!
Throwing Willis. Sending it deep for Waddle. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ended up being a wasted down.
Ready! 70, hop 70.
Throwing is Willis. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And I think when you look back on the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain of 24 through the air. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
Check. Let's go now.
They'll try the left side with McCaffrey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
2nd and 11.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60.
Willis to throw. He's hit as he throws. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Here we go, check. Press roll 80. Ready.
Now Willis. That'll be caught left side. It's Goddard. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Ready? Let's go.
They'll run for it. It's McCaffrey. First down and more inside the 20. And he'll take this one in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, Tampa. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bucs will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Rip 23. Same son.
2nd down. Dante Thornton was the intended target. And it'll be 2nd down.
On red.
Back to throw. Lawrence. Oh, man, open downfield is Thornton. And he will score. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, LA. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Well, that was a pretty easy touchdown. He was wide open, Greg. Easy chance to close the deal, and they do with a touchdown.
And, Mike, it just appears to me that's just a breakdown defensively. You can't allow a receiver to not only be so open it's an easy pitch and catch, but then to have the space to operate after the catch to finish that one off in the end zone.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. And this one Sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So we'll come out for the new rule to the 35-yard line. Here's Willis. They'll look to set up the screen here. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
I like the call. Using the screen as a drive starter to pick up a chunk play and get this offense into some rhythm. It's clear this offensive play caller anticipated the rush of the defense, and he was able to use it against them.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to McCaffrey. And a very elusive run there. He winds up gaining about 9 yards.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and a yard. Again, it's McCaffrey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. They're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
Here we go.
They'll go with the sneak. And he is going to have a Buccaneers first down. At least at first glance. They'll spot the football just beyond the marker. And they convert on 3rd and inches.
Panther 60, Cowboy 80.
On the ground, it's McCaffrey. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Ready, check.
That's Goddard in motion. Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Ready! Check! Cavity lying! Check!
The tight end in motion now.
Ready!
They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18.
18, Viking, 18!
Willis now to throw. Now a screen set up for Johnson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup.
So he gets on the board, first catch of his career. I can promise you he's going to hang on to that ball. Now, it wasn't the flashiest of plays, but just try to get him comfortable and try to settle him into this game.
So back and forth they go as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. On to the 4th quarter we go, and it begins with a McCaffrey run. And he's got another one. McCaffrey. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. Lutz for the extra point. And the operation looked to be fouled up there. This ball pushed wide to the right. It's no good.
You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you say. You should get out of my way. Get your
So now after the touchdown, Lutz is going to send this one away.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, easy.
Lawrence. This one down the field for Freiermuth. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Pat Freiermuth, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
On red. 11. Hey, Ginger, touch. Hey, kill. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Open man is Horton. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 27 yards.
A gain there of 27 yards.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Hey, run. Darn, they start hot.
Up the middle, it is Hunter. Strong running there. Inside the 30. On the move with a gain of 9.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Easy. Here we go.
Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. He'll locate Horton over the middle. He'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Sink right.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
He's already been a little reckless with his decision-making up until this point, Mike, and now it almost backfires on him again. He has to do a better job of finding the matchups, finding the space on the field, so everything is not a forced ball into these tight windows.
They go play action for Lawrence. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10.
Gun. Son.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down.
11. Son.
Incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. It was a big ask. And the defense, 22.
Let's go now.
Now, faking the give, forced to his right. He's going to keep it himself.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 9.
Come on. Set. Craft all 80. Cougar 19. 10. Warrior 70. 60 Maverick. Ready.
To throw is Willis. That's going to be incomplete. Good work. And the defender bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
DK to return. And some good running on that return as he takes it up close to midfield.
First and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Hey, tomato. Think right open.
A 1st down throw for Lawrence. Going up top. That's to the end zone. Well, it's incomplete. What a job in covering, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
It's 2nd down. And
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Decent 24. Motion. Inside.
Here's Lawrence. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Los Angeles. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35.
Damn, I miss you, Chester.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
19, Tiger, 19.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
A gain of 18 on the play.
18 yards on the connection. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. we've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball. So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. The RPO, that one is complete. And he will get into the end zone. Jalen Royals. Touchdown Buccaneers. His 4th TD grab of the season. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
That's Goddard in motion. Willis. This is Hunt. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Jalen Waddle on the return. The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
To start this on the ground with Elliott. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that play. 1 play, 1 first down.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset. But as always, there's the exception to every rule.
Hey, Ron. Hey, Soko, 30 left.
On first down, Lawrence. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
That's going to be incomplete. Butler's very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
11. All right, here we go. Hey, I'm gun. Here we go.
Lawrence from the gun here on third down. He'll take a shot with Mims.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. Lawrence now. And he's going to go down. The pressure too much. And that should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Here we go. Here we go.
Throwing is Willis. That is caught left side by Waddle. And he will score! Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Tampa. That his second touchdown tonight. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his fourth touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Good. Makes the score Buccaneers 56, Rams 28. Will Lutz set to kick off.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. We'll go ahead and just see the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Lawrence now to throw on first down. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Second down, Lawrence. He'll take a shot with Mims. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked up by Kelly Ringo. And the Buccaneers are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
At their own 13-yard line.
Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. He'll bring up second down.
Brings up second and
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Warriors 70. Cup 19. Cup 19. Check go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's complete to Royals. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down. Here's 1st and 10.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready. Hut, hut.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Open man is Royals. He's got it. Down the left sideline. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with the win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule. 35-yard line.
Tell me you coming to the house to get me. He ain't showing. Valuable lesson, man.
Hey, see the ball, get him, go get him, go get him.
On the ground, it's Hunter to get it going. Room to run past midfield. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
Gain of 26 yards.
Now whistles and
That's good.
timeout.
Rams.
Go figure.
First down.
Not sure the point of this.
First
We're
and
going to
10
stop
at
it.
the
4
39-yard
seconds
line.
left in the game. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked off by Renardo Green. And the Buccaneers are going to come up with the late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So a win here for the Buccaneers. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory.